Well, hello guys, this is the third video on matrices, and today we'll discuss about the multiplication of matrices. Now, multiplication of matrices is a little bit different from addition and subtraction, because in addition and subtraction the order of the matrices has to be same, but in multiplication the order of the matrices may or may not be same. Alright, so how to multiply? So what are the conditions involved, or what are the steps, what are the rules? So that is what we are going to discuss in today's lesson. Okay, so let's get started. Now, the condition for multiplication of the matrices is column of first matrix has to be equal to row of second matrix. Confused? Okay, so let me explain you with an example. Now, the condition says column of first matrix has to be equal to row of second matrix. Now let's take an example of this matrix. Now this is the first matrix. Now what is the order of this matrix? The order of this matrix is 2 cross 2. Okay, so if you don't know how to find the order of the matrix, then go through first and the second video. Alright, then if you look at this one, the order of this matrix is 2 rows and 1 column. Now it says that this is the row of first matrix and the column of first matrix, row of second matrix and the column of second matrix. Now it says that column of first matrix. Now the column of first matrix is this one and the row of second matrix is this one. Now this has to be equal. Now if it is equal, then we can multiply. Now if you look at this one, it is 2, so we can multiply. Okay, but if it is not equal, then we cannot multiply. Now let's check with this one. The order of this matrix is 2 cross 2 and the order of this matrix is 1 cross 2. Now this is the column of the first matrix and this is the row of second matrix. Now since it is not equal, so we cannot multiply. Now one important note, so this is how we check whether we can multiply the two matrices or not. The column of the first matrix has to be equal to row of second matrix. Now what about this one? Now this will give you the order of resulting matrix. So we'll discuss that in detail. Now let's discuss about the rule of multiplication. Alright, so what are the steps involved in multiplication? Now the rule or the steps of multiplication is row of first matrix into column of second matrix. Alright, confused? Okay, now let me explain you with an example. Now let us take these two matrices. Now keep this in mind. The condition says the column of the first matrix has to be equal to the row of second matrix. But if the order of both matrices are same, then you don't have to check. You can directly multiply. Now the rule is row of first matrix. So that means row of first matrix into column of second matrix. So in examination time also you can do it this way. Alright, so you can separate the rows of first matrix and the column of second matrix. Now, how to multiply? First element into first. So if you look at the first row and the first column of these two matrices, now this is the first element, this is the first element. Alright, then plus second element with second. So what we do here is first we'll find out the row of first matrix, then we'll find out the column of the second matrix, then we multiply first element of the row of first matrix into first element of the column of second matrix. Alright, so first with first, so A into W is AW plus second element into second into second, BY. Alright, now so we'll move on to next. So the same thing we have to do. So the method or the process is same. Alright, so what we do here is, here we repeat the same thing. Alright, so first row and the second column we are multiplying. So first with first, A into X is AX plus second with second, B into Z is BZ. Now similarly we repeat the same thing with this one. First with first, C into W is CW plus D into Y is DY. Similarly, we'll multiply this with this one. So first with first, C into X plus second into second into second. So D into Z. So this is how we multiply. Now let me explain you with more examples so that it will be clear for you. So let's take this example. So this is the first matrix and this is the second matrix. So we can easily multiply, because what is the condition? The column of the first matrix has to be equal to the row of second matrix. Now the order of this matrix is 2 cross 2 and the order of this matrix is 2 row and 1 column. The column and the row of first and the second matrix are same, so we can easily multiply. Now what are the rules? What we have to do here? Row and column. So we multiply this into this, but keep this in mind. First element with first, so 1 into 1 is 1, then plus second into second, 2 into 2 is 4. Similarly, we repeat the same thing with this one. Now where will be the element, here or here? Yes, it will be here. Why? Because with what we are multiplying, okay, the first matrix, now whatever element will be here, it depends upon this one. So this is the second column, so this will be here. So first into first, 3 ones are 3, then plus 2 ones are 2. So 4 plus 1 is 5 and 3 plus 2 is 5. Okay, and this will give you the order of resulting matrix. Alright, so let's check. So the order of this is 2 cross 1, so 2 rows and 1 column. Okay, so let's take more example. Can we multiply these two matrices? Let's check. Now what is the order of this matrix? 2 cross 1, 2 rows, 1 column. And what is the order of this matrix? 1 row, 2 column. So we can easily multiply column and the row of first and second matrix respectively. Alright, now what about this one? This will give you the order of the resulting matrix. Okay, so whatever matrix we'll get after multiplication of the two matrices, that is the resulting matrix, then the order of that has to be this one. Alright, now so how to multiply? Row into column. So we have only one element, so 0 ones are 0, so no need to multiply with any values because we don't have the second element. Now we repeat the same thing with this one. Now 0 2s are 0, now the element will be here. Now 2 1s are 2 and 2 2s are 4. So let's check. The order of this is 2 cross 2. Yes. Alright. Now let's take another example. Now here we are multiplying two matrices of same order, but look at this one. This is the special type of matrix. So this is what we discussed in the first video of matrices. So what kind of matrix is this? This is a unit or identity matrix, which is very, very important. Alright. Now, so how to multiply? Again, we do the same thing, row and column. So first element with first, 1 ones are 1, then plus second element with second, 2 zeros are 0. Now we are multiplying this with this one, 1 into 0 is 0, plus 2 ones are 2. Now we repeat the same thing with this one, 0 ones are 0, plus 1 into 0 is 0. See, what we are doing here is first into first plus second into second. So that's why if you make a circle, then it will be easy for you to multiply. Okay, now we are multiplying this with this one. So if you are multiplying this with this one, then you don't have to see with this. Yes, sir. Now what we can do here is first with first, 0 zeros are 0, then plus second with second. So you can do the same thing with the rest of the matrices. So 1, 0, 2 and 1 is the answer. Alright. Now let's take one more example. Now look at this matrix. Now I wrote a matrix and this is the power. So what we do here? Alright. Now so if we have 2 square, now what do we write? 4. Alright. Now let's see. 1 into 1 is 1, 3 3s are 9, 2 square is 4 and 4 4s are 6. So this is what you are thinking? No, it is incorrect. This is wrong. Now what we do here is we have to multiply the same matrix 2 times. Now what does A square means? A square means we are multiplying A 2 times. So this is what we are going to use here. Alright. Now it doesn't mean we have to take the square of each element inside. It means we have to multiply the same matrix 2 times. Now square means 1, 3, 2 and 4 and 1, 3, 2 and 4. So this is what does it mean? Okay, so here if it is cube, then you add one more here. Alright. Okay. So this is how we multiply the two matrices. Alright, so today we discuss about the condition, rule, steps, or the methods that are involved in multiplication of matrices. Now in the next video, that is the fourth video on matrices, we'll discuss about some more example. Okay, the special type of questions in which you have to find the order of the matrices. You have to find matrices by relating the two matrices in an equation. Okay, so we'll discuss more example, okay, so that it will be easy for you to do the exercise on your own. All right, and you'll be able to do any question that comes in your board exam. All right, so